It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ready?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Young now to throw right away. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we set.
Throwing is Young. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Demario Davis. And the Rams are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, it's Purdy. Unloads downfield looking for Nacua. And he'll take it on in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. His 4th TD grab of the season. A try here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Set. Hut. 52 blue. Red. Cycle. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Panthers.
Ball
First
round.
down.
Here. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
White. Hut.
From the gun, it's Young. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
Gain of 6. And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the
Here's Young. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
That's another Panthers
Hey, move.
first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready.
To throw, Young. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Kenarella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. The kick is good. The Panthers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
6 yards.
That is a big gainer for the Rams.
First down.
Pickup of 46 yards.
46 yards on the play. And the
On first and 10, it's Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
brings up second and
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Rams. First down.
Purdy going to put it up again. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here's a second and 6.
Get set.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air that.
It'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Red, yellow. 52 blue. Green, jack.
Now Young. That's taken in by McMillan. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard.
Hut, hut.
Young. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Back to throw. Young. He finds McMillan downfield. And it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20.
To throw is Young. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so, until this defense proves that they can stop him.
To the goal line and in. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. His second touchdown of this first half. No problem there on the extra point, and the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Purdy. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do. Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Come on, set, ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. The second down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll go. Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Cycle. Ready.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
Back to the air, it's Young. To the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchens. And the Rams are going to take possession.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
1st and 10. Purdy. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And mark him down up beyond the 30. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Oh, he gets free inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews, touchdown LA. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Red, yellow. Set hut, drill green. 6 hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. His 11th grab of the game and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he will get into the end zone. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the show continues. What a 1st half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Horn now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Claws raised. Down. Hut, hut.
Now Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jared Verse in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready. 45. White. Black shot. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Purdy on 1st down. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Get set. Get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. 1st and 10 for Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air is Purdy. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Purdy going to put it up again. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
14 more yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Rams.
Get set. Get set.
Again in the air for Purdy. He was trying to get it to CeeDee Lamb. It's 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. He'll push forward here, down to about the 27. A'Shawn Robinson there on the play. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, TreVeyon Henderson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16. And very quickly, a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Escaping to his left. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have a Rams first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Second and 5. From the gun, it's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down.
For the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Horn now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Close. 10.
On first down is Young.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the gun, it's Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw, Young. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good. Panthers first down.
To throw is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day. We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest. Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case,
into space. He's inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Horn now to return it. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
First down 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Young to throw on first down. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a pickup of 6.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Set.
Now Young. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
6. Mega.
The Panthers First down.
Young. That's right side. Taken in by Tremble. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. A second down throw for Young. Over the middle he locates McMillan. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good.
On first and 10, here's Young. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. Panthers are able to cut into the deficit.
Panthers 21. Sam Martin set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
First and 10. 30. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Complete to Henderson. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Rams. The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
21.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Young to throw on first and 10. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
48. Panthers 21.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll try to run a reverse. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run back.
Ready. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Young. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
10 yards. That's good for a Panthers. First down and goal to go.
Here's Young. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Come on, set. Blue stripe, 33. Yellow, green jack. Set.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back.
Red hut.
To throw is Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarter?
That one, take it in. Tararoa McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Forced to his right. Now he takes off. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the first down in the process.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They were forced to travel cross-country to get the early start. 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.